My name is Mike Olsen, and I'm one of the creative directors on The Godfather. So when you first start off in The Godfather, you get to start by creating yourself. And what we've done is we've taken an adaptation of the game face creation tool and brought that into the Mafia world. So you get to create your own mob face. You get to create a stylized, if you will, or a mafioso character representation of yourself. So by creating yourself, you really get drawn in to this character. You start to get emotionally tied to this character. And one of your first interactions in the game starts with Luca Brasi kind of coming to your rescue. And that's kind of your first suction into this Corleone family. So you're starting off as a lowly outsider and trying to work your way up through to become an underboss, work your way through the ranks. And as you're ascending in rank, you also get additional, you get access to additional mob face apparel, so you start to dress your character up a little nicer, etc. You're playing towards 3 different endings. One of the first endings is to become the underboss underneath Michael in the Corleone family. And to do that, you've really got to keep the family happy. You've got to work, you've got to do most of the Corleone jobs, if not all the Corleone jobs that they're asking you to do, as well as freelance a little bit on the side. You've got to prove yourself as an earner, get out into the living world, start taking over some of the map before you're going to get recognized and allow yourself to get promoted and ascend in the ranks. The second ending you're playing towards is to become the Don. So you work your way up from outsider to enforcer to associate to soldier to capo to underboss and eventually to Don. To become Don, you've got to wipe out the other 4 families. So you're going to try to take out the Tatalias, Strachys, Cuneos, and Barzinis in that order if I was going to give you direction on how to do it. And simply defeat their compounds, which is no easy defeat. That's a tall order. So you're going to want to invest time in your character, make sure to develop his RPG skills, make sure you upgrade your firearms before you can take these families down. Once you do, Michael summons you to the Corleone compound, and you get to become the Godfather of the Corleone family. But it doesn't end there. To become the Don of New York, you've got to basically own the entire map. You're working to basically achieve 90% game completion or 100% game completion within the game. So you're going to have to heist every bank. You're going to have to crack every safe. You're going to have to earn every execution style, purchase all mob face apparel, take over all venues, seize all rackets, take down all transport hubs. The list goes on and on and on. But that's what really gets that 40, 50-hour game experience. And then if you're an elitist and you want to basically take your game to the next level, one of the things we've all been playing towards is to try to become level 50. And that's your respect level. So I bet doing everything in the game, you probably get to about 48, 49. But to go to that next level, level 50, you're going to have to basically discover everything that the game has to offer. So the game continues to progress. So when you start off in the Godfather game, you start as a lowly outsider. But you work your way up through this Corleone family and basically carve your own path to take yourself to Don, and if you have even more skills, work your way up and control all of New York and become Don of New York City.